Hey Disney fans, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I grabbed the 5 new less seen characters of the classic dolls that Disney finally gave us. So stay tuned, I'm going to do a review on each one of these. I'm going to debox them too so you can see them outside of their little plastic cages here. So stay tuned and definitely let me know what you guys think. Alright, so like I said, along with the new princess dolls that they did give us, they also released 5 of the lesser made dolls, which I'm really excited about. Now I know we have Tink before, and we've got the Alice from before, we've had Meg made a long time ago. Pretty sure there's an Esmeralda from way back, and maybe even a Wendy. I don't know about Wendy. And some of these are only made by Hasbro, I know some days back in the day, and now of course they're made by the Disney store, so it just kind of depends on how long you've been collecting, but I'm just really glad that we finally got especially these 4. Yeah, so we'll start with Tinkerbell here. So these, of course, just released in the United States online here this past weekend. I guess it would have been Monday morning early, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They've been available in the UK for a while. I think it's been a few weeks since they released in the UK. Stores started to get them here in the US about a week and a half ago, but they finally do have them now. Most of them at least have these dolls that are open. I know not all Disney stores are open yet, but I'm really glad that they did finally put these gals online so that I could grab them. And so here we are now. I love them. Cannot wait to show them to you. We're gonna do doll by doll, so stay tuned as we look at each one. First up is Tinkerbell, and this is her in her box. So we do have Disney Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, the Disney Store logo. Tink is on display. There's like a moon with stars behind her. On the back, it does say classic doll. They've got some beautiful artwork of Tinkerbell there. Just a really beautiful box, but one that is going to be taken apart here very quickly. So there is Tinkerbell in her box. Beautiful little box display, beautiful doll. Next up is Wendy. Wendy is my absolute favorite. I love Wendy, darling. She is so adorable. Again, same simple boxes as Tinkerbell's. Of course, we've got different artwork here of Wendy and Michael and Peter Pan. I don't see John, which is unusual. I don't know why they didn't put John on there, but it's fine. Flying there by Big Ben. In the background here, we see Peter Pan, and then they're flying across London. On the back, we do have, oh, there's John, okay. And there's the group there flying by Big Ben again, and then with the compass and then little tiny Tinkerbell. So there is the Wendy doll. Super, super gorgeous. Love this one. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the next one. Next up is Megara, and she is awesome. She is so sassy. I love this one. Mine in the box actually has really good hair. We'll see what happens when I take her out of the box, but in the box she looks darn good. The background here looks like it just is just some different colors and shades of yellow. I can't really see any actual design. And then down here at the bottom, of course, you got the statue of Hercules there in, well, Greece, Olympia, wherever it is that that's taking place at. But whoa, so glad we got a Meg. She is so awesome. And then on the back here, we've got some artwork of Meg. It's just great. And Phil and Hercules and the Pegasus. So a wonderful addition to the classic doll. Gosh, her box is awesome, isn't it? Classic doll, so glad that they did come out with her. So there is Meg in her box, and then we're gonna move on to the next 2. Now I gotta admit, it's been a hot minute since I've seen the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Very, very long time since I've seen it. Here's Esmeralda. Beautiful doll. So glad they gave us this one. Very, very well made for being a classic doll. But again, this is just her in her box. So of course we have little background there. Looks like there's a column, so they're probably inside Notre Dame. There is Notre Dame. And then on the back here, we can see Esmeralda. Beautiful artwork. On the side, some line drawing. And then of course there is Esmeralda again. So we'll be getting her out here in just a second. And now we're gonna go to the last one. Last but certainly not least is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. So you can see here we've got some fun whimsical artwork on the box. The background looks to be hard to tell. I can't really see with Alice in the way. Mine has some wonkadilly hair, hoping that once I get her out of the box I can fix that. But here is the Alice, and then of course on the back we show Alice at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and then a few of the characters there. So beautiful box, gorgeous line drawing, and then of course the front again. So now I take each one of them out of their box and we'll take a look at them. All right, so we finally got these gals out of their boxes. First up, I'm using the Disney Style Series stand, is our one and only beautiful little Alice here. Now, Alice has some wackadilly hair, like we're talking insane. I've never washed / boiled a doll's hair before. Alice might be the one that I actually do that for. We'll show you here in a second. But first up, let's just go ahead and take a look at her face. So she has a beautiful face mold, very similar to the cartoon itself. Very well done. The face paint for a classic doll is very nice. She does have some of her glitter up in her hair. That's just how it is when you got glitter on things. She has her signature black bow. She has her curls, blonde curls, a little white satin apron, and then of course her blue puffy sleeved collared dress here with a little bit of lace at the bottom. She does have flat feet, and on those flat feet she does have these cute little black shoes, just simple molded shoes. She of course is articulated in her arms and wrists, so you can move those as much as you want. You can see there, and then they do move out. Her legs of course are the bend and snap type of leg. They don't have any articulation like joints, actual joints in there, just that kind of what you're used to when you come to like a Barbie, for instance. She does have rooted hair, it's parted, and her outfit of course is Velcro. Now this is where it gets scary. Oh my gosh, look at that. I've fixed limited edition doll hair, but that's when they're still in the box. Now that this one is deboxed, I might give it a go and see what I can do to clean this disaster up. The hair is very thin, I will say that. It's not as thick as I thought it was gonna be. If you lift up here, you can see not a whole lot of hair. But that's okay. She does have a white bow back here, and then of course right there is where it Velcros. So if you wanted to take the dress off and do a custom on her or something like that, you certainly could. But that of course is up to you guys. I may wash her hair, I may not. I haven't really decided yet. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous about doing that. If you look at her from here, she looks good. Not too bad. But when you turn her around, it's like, whoa. Now, the one thing I know a lot of people complained about was the fact that there's glitter on these dolls. Well, guess what? These are geared for kids, really. Honestly, if we get down to it, these are geared for children. As an adult collector like I am, these will be just sat on a shelf. Well, I ordered them all again this time, though I'm going to keep them in their boxes. These are going to go to my daughter. But you know, you could leave them out, but honestly guys, these are a play line, so they will have glitter on them. It's enticing to children. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind the glitter. I think it's just kind of a cute added bonus, and it just adds a little bit of whimsy to one of the Disney characters that we all know and love. So I'm okay with the glitter. Not all of them have it. Some of them have it just on parts, some of them don't have it at all, but the majority of the princesses do have glitter on their gowns, and then of course on these ones they do as well. Okay, so now we're on to Esmeralda, who looks fantastic. I love this classic doll. She is very, very well done, considering, of course, it is Playline. So we'll start with the face. Rooted hair as normal. She does have a red hairband, or a pinkish red hairband. I'm kind of colorblind, so I'm thinking it's probably more pink than I'm seeing in her hair. Her hair is full of product, just like Wendy, or excuse me, just like Alice. So it is a little crunchy. Possibly with a good wash, it could turn out pretty good, but I'm leaving mine as is. She has a very nice face paint coming down, and then she's wearing her iconic outfit that she has on pretty much throughout the whole movie. Fun thing though, she does have her signature single gold hoop. She has 3 bangles on one wrist, 1 bangle on the other, and then another bangle on her foot. And I love that little detail. And then of course we do have this really nice gold detail here on the purple part of the apron that she's wearing. So this, just like Alice, is a 11-inch classic doll, you know, normal typical outfit. So it's just a Velcro one piece, and then this piece is tied on. You can see there's little tacks, of course, to keep it in place. And then here you can see just how like awful the product is in their hair. It's got bits of all kinds of junk in it. And then there is another example of how incredibly thin these dolls' hair is. Very, 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 very thin. Not a lot of hair on them at all. It's mainly on the sides and the front, and in the back it just kind of skimped. But hey, you know what? This is how we look at them the majority of the time, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right? But there is Esmeralda. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job on this one. Absolutely love this one. Now we're on to Megara, and she's looking fantastic in classic doll form. Mine does not want to stay on the stand very well. She keeps falling, as you can see here. So we're gonna make this one pretty quick. She does look pretty much just like she would in the movie. I think she looks pretty good, actually. Face paint spot on, hair full of product, very crunchy. I love her outfit. It's perfect for her. Covered in glitter, kind of gives it that real Greek mythology, whimsical feel, I guess, to it. Points of articulation, of course, are shoulder, elbow, and wrist. She has the bend and snap knees. She does have on little gold, let me see if I can show you here, little goldish brown sandals. You can see there's one of them. Very well done. They are rubber banded to her feet, and I'm gonna leave them that way. I'm not gonna turn around because she's just gonna fall off, but there you can see she does have her signature Meg curl there, which I think is fantastic. Two little gold buttons on either shoulder that hold her, tunic up, I guess, if you will. Wonderful, wonderful job on her face. I think they really nailed it with her. She looks absolutely fantastic. Love this one. Very, very glad she's in my collection. And yeah, there's Meg, and now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, next in the lineup is Tinkerbell, and she is so adorable. I love her on this clear stand. It makes it look like she's flying. I think it's so cool. I might have to find myself a clear stand to keep her on. So just like the other, she has rooted hair, rooted little top knot there. It looks really funny because it's extremely crunchy. Lots of product was used in it. Fantastic face mold and paint job. I absolutely think she's adorable. I love her little outfit. She's got a glitter leaf skirt here, and then she's got, I'm not even sure what this material is here, but, oops, she just fell over. But it is a very nice little shiny material, which I think is pretty cute. And then coming down underneath the glitter skirt, she does have a little white, ruffled, like taffeta type material almost. And then of course, it wouldn't be Tinkerbell without her iconic little green shoes here. And you've got the little white puffball with some little glitter fabric in it just to make it a little extra sparkle. Very, very adorable doll. I think she's very well done. And then of course she has plastic kind of see-through-ish blue wings. That's the part that I was kind of surprised by though. The wings are, I just lost power for a second. The wings are sewn, I guess I should say, to the outfit itself. So you can see they're sewn through those little holes there. And the outfit, of course, is Velcro. But I was kind of surprised by that. I figured they would be a part of her, like attached to her back or something, but they're not. They're just tied onto, or sewn onto, I guess I should say, the top part of her outfit. So there is Tinkerbell from Peter Pan, of course, looking fantastic. All right, last but certainly not least, because oh my gosh, this one is my absolute favorite of them all, is Wendy Darling from Peter Pan. This was the one I was most excited about. It's the one we saw a very, very long time ago as a leak on Instagram, and I was super thrilled at that point. And now she's here, and oh my gosh, I could not be happier. She's absolutely phenomenal. Face paint, face mold, everything's spot on. Her hair is wonderful. In the box, it was wonky. I was able to just basically grab it and squish it over, and it has stayed, so it's now pointing down like it should. Gorgeous face paint and mold on this. Absolutely, absolutely love this one. She does have a little blue bow in her hair, bright blue eyes. She's wearing the blue nightgown that she has on in the movie. There is a white lace collar, a blue bow around the waist, poof sleeves, points of articulation, of course, her elbow and wrist, and then of course at her shoulder. And then she also has a little white lace trim there at the bottom. Wendy does have on little blue flats here. You can see there's one of them. The other one I've got back there just to kind of help balance. But a beautifully made doll. I absolutely love this one. This is the one I was most excited about, and I am not disappointed whatsoever. So you can see here, tons of product in the hair. She has 4 big tight curls, very crunchy. Velcro, of course, closure, just like the other 4. And then coming down, you just have that simple seam in the back. So there is Wendy from Peter Pan. I am so, so happy we finally got a Wendy classic doll. I am going to find myself a stand for her, and I'm going to put her somewhere in my Disney room because I love her. I think she's great. Now she would just stand on the stand, that'd be even better. So there is the Wendy from Peter Pan. Absolutely love her. So glad they came out with a Wendy, and yeah, just made my day when they brought her out. So I'm super, super glad I was able to get one. Alrighty guys, well thanks for joining me on my review of the brand new classic dolls. I hope that you enjoyed them. I'm not going to get any of the princess ones because they are released all the time. These ones I just got because they don't release these characters as often, and I thought it'd be really cool to get them for my collection. So I hope you enjoyed. If you got them, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you happy that we finally got some of these characters? I know a lot of people felt like they just didn't get the justice that they deserve still, and I'm like, hey, you know what? We got them. You need to be happy. Because if we complain, Disney might stop making them, which would be a bummer, because we really like to see the more obscure characters, or the less known or less made, I guess I should say, characters. Still waiting on Akita though. So Disney, I know you're not listening, but if you're listening, we want Akita. Akita would be great to have. Thank you very much. We've been begging for Kita for a very long time, and that would be a nice one for maybe 2021, or hey, even a limited edition doll would be great. Anyhow, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Definitely hit the subscription button if you haven't yet, and as well as the notification bell so you know my videos do come out. I try to keep it to 2 videos a week. Sometimes it just kind of depends on my schedule as to how things are going, but it is usually about Wednesday and Saturdays when I do posted videos, so we'd love to have you join the family. Alrighty guys, well again, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a magical day, and we will see you real soon.